What is up, YouTube? Ruben here, and today I'm going to show you guys how to install Windows XP build 2542 in VirtualBox. Now, this is part of the RC2 build, and I believe it's the last build before the RTM. So let's get into the tutorial. So the first thing you need is VirtualBox, WinRAR, and a direct link to WinWorld PC. And you can see that I just checked that Bandicam, which is also going to be linked in the video description if you want to record it. So enough of that, so let's go ahead and get started. So you just open up VirtualBox, then you click on New, just doing a voiceover for you guys. Then you're going to type in Windows XP build 2542 or whatever you want to call it, and make sure it's set to Windows XP 32-bit. Once you finish typing, just hit next, then hit next. You can leave the RAM if you want. Just hit next, and set to VDI, then hit next, and then hit create. Once done, just click on settings, storage. Just click on the optical drive right here, the empty one. Then click on the icon on the right, and then click on choose virtual optical disk file and look for your Windows XP build 2542 ISO. And I have that particular ISO in the flash drive, and then hit OK, then start. Then it's gonna start the setup in blue screen, of course, like anything prior to XP or anything just XP or earlier. It's gonna start Windows. Then hit enter, then hit enter F8, then hit enter on the unallocated space, and then go to format the partition using the NTFS file system quick, and then hit enter. It's going to format the drive, and then it's going to do a hard drive check. I'm doing a voiceover, by the way, for those who don't know. And then it's going to copy files. Once it copies files, it's going to restart the computer. Just hit enter to restart, and do not hit any key to boot from the CD, otherwise you will go to a constant loop. And as you can see, it says Windows XP Professional. And then it's going to start the second phase of the setup. You may have to leave the disk in because you're going to need it for the installation. Then you just hit next, then type in your name and then hit next. Now it's going to ask you for your product key. It's going to be included with your ISO, and then hit next, and then you're going to type in your computer name. I called it XP2542. Then you're going to hit next. You don't even need an administrator password. Then make sure you change the BIOS date. It's going to be August 12, 2001. You don't even need it. Then hit next, then hit next, then hit next, and make sure you're set to work group. I'm doing it too fast, by the way, for those who don't know. And then it's going to copy files, and if this message shows up, just hit OK. And then when it shows up for the date, just hit OK. You don't even need it. It will work just fine. And then it's going to restart. Again, do not hit any key to boot from the CD or DVD, otherwise you'll go to a constant loop, and it's going to finish the setup. Then click OK, and then click OK, and it's going to start the setup. Now you will notice that there is no video. That is because it's part of the RC2 build, and they put that in the RTM. You'll see what happens. And of course no sound because I just turned off record sound in Bandicam. When this comes up, just hit next. Then hit skip if you don't want to connect it to the internet, and then hit no, remind me every few days, and then hit next. And now type in your name, then hit next, and then hit finish. You're successfully installed Windows XP Professional build 2542, and now it boots into the desktop very quickly. You'll see the build number on the bottom right. If you right click my computer, hit properties, it's still going to say Windows XP Professional version 2002. It doesn't say the build number, even though it does say on the bottom right. If you hit WinRAR and then type WinVer and then enter, it'll say Windows XP Professional build 2542. So you have successfully installed Windows XP build 2542. So thank you guys for watching. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell icon when I upload new videos or make a live stream. Also follow me on Twitter at RubenApodicio17 or Instagram at RubenTheTransitFan. So that's how to install Windows XP build 2542 in VirtualBox. So since I am doing a voiceover, I'm gonna end the voiceover now. So make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon, and I'll see you next time.